Have you ever paused to consider the magnitude of responsibility that comes with the delivery of medication? It's not just about moving boxes from point A to point B, it's about safeguarding the health and well-being of countless individuals. This is the commitment of Synergy CRS, placing the welfare of vulnerable children and adults at the forefront of our operations. Consider the case of an elderly woman, Mrs. Johnson, a scenario that highlights the commitment of Synergy CRS to inclusion, equality, safeguarding, and anti-discrimination. Living alone, Mrs. Johnson depends on regular medication deliveries to manage her chronic illness. However, the delivery personnel, trained by Synergy CRS, noted signs of potential physical abuse, unexplained bruises, cuts, and a general fearfulness towards others. Recognizing these signs was not just a matter of keen observation, but a direct result of the rigorous education and information Synergy CRS imparts to all colleagues about the importance of safeguarding and anti-discrimination. This first step was critical in ensuring Mrs. Johnson's safety. Or think about young Tommy, a 12-year-old boy with a long-term medical condition. His medication delivery person noticed his gaunt appearance and unhygienic living conditions, signs of neglect and possibly starvation. He didn't ignore these signs. Instead, he reported them, becoming a crucial link in the chain of safeguarding Tommy's well-being. It's not just physical signs we need to be aware of. Mental and financial abuse can be harder to detect but are equally damaging. Take, for instance, Mr. Peterson, a middle-aged man suffering from a mental health disorder. His delivery person noticed his increasingly erratic behavior and low self-esteem, signs that suggested possible mental abuse. Then there's Mrs. Davis, a retiree living on a fixed income. Her delivery person noticed signs of financial abuse, unpaid bills, lack of basic necessities, and continuous worry about money. The delivery person's vigilance and prompt action helped to alleviate Mrs. Davis's situation. Discrimination is another form of abuse that can be subtle yet devastating. It can be based on race, gender, age, disability, or any other characteristic that makes a person unique. It's our responsibility to ensure that we treat every individual with respect and dignity, irrespective of their background or identity, and to report any signs of discriminatory behavior. The importance of safeguarding vulnerable individuals in the context of medication delivery cannot be overstated. It's about more than just delivering medicine. It's about protecting the well-being of our clients. It's about recognizing signs of physical, sexual, mental, and financial abuse. It's about being alert to the signs of neglect, such as starvation or unhygienic appearances. It's about standing up against discrimination and abusive behavior. So as we reflect on the stories of Mrs. Johnson, Tommy, Mr. Peterson, and Mrs. Davis, let's remember the crucial role we play in safeguarding their health and well-being. It's not just a job, it's a commitment to protect those who might not be able to protect themselves. In the world of medication delivery, we're not just delivery personnel, we're guardians of health and well-being, and that's a responsibility we should all take very seriously.